Huh, neither Twitch or YouTube. Picking this. No, no, hang on. Is it struggling with the stream? Nope, is there Alan? Nope, it's there. It's just not. Okay, I mean, as long as the chat works, that's fine. But like the actual feed isn't loading for me, so it's kind of hard to check that it be working. Oh. Oh, cool. Yeah, it'd be working. Alright. Listen to the song I sent you in Discord. Let me double check. I did not. I'm gonna be real. I thought that was like a video. I thought that was a video, not a song. Oh, that's a bit loud. Oh, that's a bit loud. Is that loud for anyone else? Or was that just me? Let's take off full screen for the fucking pink blue screen, so I don't trust this anymore. No. Graphics. Windowed. Drop it a bit. There we go. I think that should be fine recording wise. Like, I mean the sound there this should be fine. For me it's a bit loud, but it should be fine. Now I have, unlike Subnautica, where like I looked up stuff years ago, like back when fucking Markiplier and Jacksepticeye played through it all those yonks ago. I know nothing about this game, so you want to just we're gonna just play skip intro. Now I'm good. We're gonna just boot into this. I know nothing other than just space survival. And there's a chicken. I don't know the importance of the chicken, but there's a chicken. I'm the creators of the Matrix. There's been no news lately. Alright. Searching for this font took half the development time. Alright. These are mafia robots. The Red Ruin Softworks team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines in newspapers and other diseases. Therefore, we suggest that you replace this dangerous cigarette, the robot's claw, something more useful. Nah, let him smoke. Let the man smoke.
Here you are again. Did you have time to think of how to behave during the interrogation? Remind him, R2-D3.
Replace the six with carrots, okay.
You tell us all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
I'm a spit at the robot. Huck Tua. He has a giant window wiper. Alright.
You tell us all from the beginning, or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of Green Universe. Confirm?
Sure, tell him. He replaces all instances of cigarettes in the game with carrots, in fact. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have hit that option. Maybe I should have hit that button, but I will. Interstellar liner unnamed. Your yogurt or some other garbage ads could be here. I mean, based. That reminds me of the Please Use This Song parody. from John LeJoie, which is a very, very niche reference. Ah, the Godfather. The Dawn is dead. Green Universe broccoli attacks. Okay. Not the Dawn! I want to point out, like, I'm thinking about it now, like, I don't remember the last time I made a fucking reference to Jean LeJoie. Like, I think it's been maybe a decade since the last time I've referenced fucking Jean LeJoie. Which I don't expect anyone to get, because that's a fucking niche YouTuber.
Luca was impossible. Could not see the shuttle from space. Tell truth, no lie. Confirm?
Confirm. I like this game's sense of humor. No. Yeah. Did I get knocked out or did the game break? No, I got knocked out. Okay, cool. There's gum on my visor. And there's a again. Why is there a chicken?
I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact.
Okay, so we have WASD 1, 2, 3, 4. F to fly. Left hand, right hand, flashlight. Okay. Acceleration down, stabilization. Oh, okay. I'm fucking playing a flight sim. Inventory plus achievements, encyclopedia, journal, recipes, markers, and collect. This is a fucking flight sim. What is this music? And since you were distracted, the joke was that the MC made up the dramatic sucked into space intro. He actually just gonna. No, I saw. I'm gonna have to fucking crab claw this. Have like little finger control and then ASW and then thumb on Alt. I have to crab claw this shit.
Splendid. You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive.
How do I plug?
To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
Okay.
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will.
No, not you.
To stop the leakage, you'll need an object with take out the chewing gum from your pocket. Try not to stick it somewhere except for your face. You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won.
Oh yeah, I've almost won.
The spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
Become depressed. All right. Okay, so we could inflate our chicken. That's the situation. It's especially bad for you since you never adapted to an mouse and keyboard. I never did, and it was awful. Sent a meme on Discord. Oh dear. What? I. Alright. Alright then. Thank you for that. This game will treat you like an idiot. Well, good, because I am. You may not know this about me, but I am. Oh, I can remove my spacesuit. Oh, wait, I have my... Hang on. Remove spacesuit. I'm still wearing my spacesuit. Okay. Alright, anyway.
When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
Probably. My friends. A picture of the autographs, or with autographs of Grandpa's best friends, from the times when the crazy gang went on, as they called it, a space odyssey, which lasted almost a year and put them on a blacklist of most bars on inhabited planets. They're really cool guys. They're all gone. Alright. What's on the back? Nothing. The chicken's portrait. All 4 albums at home are filled with pictures of the chicken. The portrait with a dark background, a portrait of a light background, master shot in the rain, a photo of it sitting heroically on a chair. This family heirloom now belongs to me. Why do we have chicken? That's the meme! Alright. I mean, from a mechanical standpoint, your character's literally... Oh, okay. I guess what the dude who's asking Dante, the clock-faced dude's name is. Virgil... Oh, fuck, that explains. That actually explains the joke even more then. It wasn't worth blowing bubbles in its face. Of this immortal... But the chicken's immortal? Wait a minute. Family photo. It was taken 2 years before Grandpa's death. This jacket has outlived him and will probably outlive me as well. Okay. Got a processor. We can make a roll of fabric with 4 fabric. Noted.
The waste disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
Is that good? Oh, there's a dedicated piss button. That's alright. Need a scanner. Oh. Oh, okay, wait a minute. I've got to get sturdy with it real quick. Grandpa's picture. I thought it was a grandpa who didn't part the chicken until his death. He really liked himself here. Okay. Expensive, unfiltered, dark, tasteless, and non-alcoholic. Something chosen by Grandpa solely because of its label. Although he always denied it and wrinkled his face while choking on this crap. Chiku Belch. Drink a dream. Guess I'll take that. Alright. Regular alcohol. Burns well, kills bacteria, warms the body, or warms bacteria and kills the body. Fair enough. Cigarette butt. Smoking can kill you. Smoking in space will kill you faster. Few people are stopped by such a trifle. Or such a trifle as an oxygen explosion. Grandpa smoked his whole life but only in his spacesuit, where he configured some special mode to filter the okay. Dog beer. The cheapest swill drunk by all space dogs. Now, I'll bring those from what waste the stuff is brewed. Nevertheless, this beer is distinguished by a pleasant, mild taste of tar. Alright.
you'll have to go into outer space.
Alright, we've got hero music now. More fucking pit. Jesus, alright. The chicken was passed on in our family for generation to generation, but she showed Grandpa even more love. Or she loved Grandpa even more than the worms did, I think. Okay. What is the deal with the chicken? That's a babby with a fucking... Okay. Harry the cat was my first and last pet. Even the chicken respected him, I guess. Alright. Oh my god, there's so many. Alright. Grandpa couldn't live without space, but he loved home very much, just as any astronaut. My notion of starships in childhood didn't differ much from my knowledge of them today. I drew this masterpiece at 6 or 7, and I'm still proud of it. I don't know when I painted it exactly, but I remember my grandpa's colleagues were laughing their heads off and calling him Alco Lennon. Okay. And that's your storage, okay. A drill blueprint. Grandpa's garage was full of such blueprints. With them, even a hamster could assemble a tiny helicopter. Okay. Guess I'll take that. More cigarettes. And the newspaper.
What a loud headline. But the probability of the liner crashing due to a terrorist attack is 65%.
That's not good. Ever heard of the abiotic factor? I have not. What is that, sir? Pantsuit, helmet, tools, refined metal, battery, and electrical tape. Okay. Why does the music cut off dramatically every time you observe an item? Because it's meant to. Insert videotape. Do I have videotape? I do not.
A source of increased radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
Okay, good. I guess.
That was a close call. Try to adjust the antenna very carefully. You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact.
Can I take? Can I take? I can't. Nope. Okay. Alright, so back in we go. Alright. No, not back in we go. Terrorist attacks was predicted towards the weather. I mean, depending where you live.
It looks like the steering wheel. You need to try to connect to it.
How would I do
Great
that?
news! Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills.
Okay, my key takeaway from that, sir, was that you said that the password lock was 2 digits long. Get a handy scrapper to break that. Okay. Let's just get back inside.
Remember that you are still able to become depressed.
I know, great. Alright, enough of that. Oh shit, there's more. Don't forget feed the okay. Looks like India. Somehow I've never asked where this photo is from. It's probably India. Our local phone number. Well, our phone number. Can't reach it, of course. Well, there's no one to call unless I say hello to the cockroaches. Okay. Nope. Do I make thing? I need 2 metal and a wire. How does one obtain metal and wire? I assume just from around. Need a handy scrapper for that. No, hello. What? Yeah. Okay, come on. Ice. Alright, not metal or wire, but I mean it's something. Okay. Okay. This 3D movement is. Alright. Oh, if I hold Alt, it's a lot smoother. Okay, that's good. Yeah, scrapper for you. Yes, I need a scrapper for everything. I'm pretty, but gee, okay. Alright, well, back we go. Warning, oxygen is not unlimited. It should be. Just because we're in... Look at all that liquid. Okay, so how do I scrapper? I can make water, that's nice. But how does scrapper? All right. Can I get metal and wire from here? Oh. Survival guide. A humorous survival guide recorded by one of Grandpa's friends. They even cut some shots from some movie and put it in here. Alright, let's watch a home video. I find myself left without the most valuable equipment at the most inappropriate moment. Try to keep it all in, a thoughtless waste of resources. Okay. Explore the environment, search for aids. Okay. Don't whoop your dick out in space or freeze to death. Fair enough. Why is the chicken immortal? Okay. It's a toilet which the game tells you already collects resources, yeah, but it's just, you know, got to just wait for it to collect resources. Yeah, so how does one scrapper? Is the question. Okay, back out we go. I'll figure it out, I guess. I will probably figure it out, I guess. I'm getting mild radiation.
Judging by the degree of decomposition, this subject died long before the catastrophe. We have a murder here, Sherlock, and we just have to ignore it.
Alright. There's a broken hammer. I will take
A
that.
hammer covered in blood. The victim is also stained in blood. Probably, the hammer accidentally got stained by the victim. It is unlikely that he suffocated from this, being in a spacesuit where oxygen is sufficient for an entire full breath.
Why is he handcuffed to... You know what? You know what, sir? I'm not gonna ask questions why he's handcuffed to the bed with fuzzy handcuffs. We're not gonna judge. We're gonna let him do. He died doing what he loved, I guess. Just leave it to him. Okay, so that got us what? Shears. We have 3 metal and 1 wire. The hammer didn't actually give us anything. Nope, yeah, scrapper for that. Grabber. Alright.
Be careful with the vacuum
Drill.
breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
Okay, little metal. Okay, I have to find little metal. Right, who's posting what in Discord? Ah, unsolicited fanboy. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we're here for. We love fanboys in this neighborhood. I find metal with 4 metals. Okay. So I need 2 metals and a wire. Okay, so I need 1 more metal and a wire. Yep. God, oh my fucking... Oh, this is disorienting. There we go. Grandpa loved to give young girls a ride in his rocket. Okay. How young are we talking? I need to know.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
Yo, I can fuck with... Yo! Alright. Oh, oxygen. That might be important. got a goo. Alright. Let me in, please. Okay, I just need to find a wire. Oh, the goo's used for food. Alright, cool. Yeah, I just need one wire. From somewhere. Oh, the handcuffed man is now just marked on my map. Is there more stuff down there? Is it important to me that he's marked on the map? Does it matter to me that King Command is marked on the map? Is it important? He betrayed our marriage, pervert cheater. He deserves
by a
it.
woman who can professionally handle stationary items.
Fair enough. Okay, she killed him. Oh my god. Asked a bit ago, but answering now. Aviatic Fluid is a survival game, but also like an adventure game. Oh wait a minute, is that the one that's like half? Oh, I'm about to die. Oh, it'd help if I was going the right fucking way. But is that the one that's like kind of like Half-Life adjacent? Because I think I've seen like screenshots of that. Man, we're moving slow. God damn, alright. It's also got RPG-esque mechanics. In some sense, you have character builds and skills like Skyrim leveling, or by doing so, or Oblivion level. But doing weapons construction, stealth, and that sort of thing. I feel like I've seen screenshots of that. When did I pick up a condom? Alright, I have a condom now. Yeah, you're the science. Okay. Yeah, I've seen screenshots. I've never seen gameplay, but I've seen screenshots. I might add that to the list, honestly, because like, why not, really? Oh god, fucking. What am I going past? Metal. That's what I'm going past. Scrapper again. Magnetic Master Key.
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die.
Fair. I have to find a wire with this tiny ass fucking oxygen tank. Because like I can't go there. So it's got to be around here somewhere. It has to be. Is that like a timer going around? I think that might be a timer. Oh wait, no, it says if the tank is full. Do I have to just sit here and fill it? Yeah, okay. Oh! Oh! That took me longer than we need to admit. Alright, we don't need to talk about it. It took me a second, but it's fine. I thought it would fill over time, but no.
It's surprising that the shuttle is still functioning with such damage.
Allegedly, there's a wire to the left of your pod where the couch and 2 corpses are. I did not notice it, but we don't need it. It's fine.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency.
Where did I get this weapon from? Oh, because my character's an idiot. Rather than making the actual debug receiver, he just put a bunch of metal together to make it into a makeshift weapon and then banged shit with it. Oh, so logic doesn't apply in this game. I hope there's been
The rescuer's arrival time exceeds your estimated lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
Okay. Create the crap imposed by the developers. What do they want me to do? Heavy scrapper. Crap. Oh, it's an actual... Okay. Actual crap imposed by the developers. 2 refined metal, a wire, and a thick electrical tape. Which requires 2 rubber and 4 metal. Okay, why have I got a Titty Babe messaging me?
It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system.
That was getting a bit loud. Okay, so I need 8 metal, because I need 2 refined metal. I need a wire and a thick electrical tape, which requires 2 rubber. Two rubber, 8 metal. Okay. Oh yeah, you get catfished the whole game by Babe. Okay, what do I get? What do I get from Babe? What does Babe do for me? No. Hey, a battery. My name is Babe. I'm very beautiful. You save me, I beg. Completely alone. Take off your helmet. You can hear me cry. Oh, okay.
Your interlocutor has a very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in my grammatical functions.
Get nothing. Okay, it sounds like Babe wants me to die. Sounds like Babe trying to kill me. Okay, is that enough metal? Nope, I need four. Need 4 more metal. Alright. Alright, grab you. Grab you, why not? More metal to break? Yay? Nay? Get some oxygen first. The movement's gonna take some getting used to. See, dangerous place on radar. There's many life-giving oxygen. You cannot fly there. If you suddenly is smoke there, you explode. Better to suffocate than to burn. Alright, thank you, babe. Bottles of water. Oxygen balloon with a condom. Alright, you know what? Fair enough. Oh, I just found a refined metal. Oh, okay, cool. I need to make another one of these things. Okay, let's make that random crap imposed by the developers. And actually some crap imposed by the developers. Okay, cool. What does it do for me? Oxygen balloon requires a condom, a wire, plastic, and electrical tape. Okay. Install or hit yourself.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
Comrade, you are dead. Okay, so hitting myself killed me.
You lie again. You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
Okay, killing. Okay, so hit yourself with that, you die. Game. Oh, okay. Oh, it sent me back. Alright. Yellowish water, yeah, don't drink that. You're at low health because you don't have like any healing, so there's not that thing that okay, so I just got unlucky then, I guess. Plastic, yellowish water. Made from ordinary water by natural alkalization through the kidneys. That's called piss. That's called piss. Because, you know, you bumbled around that funny bed. Oh, look, I want to know what was going on with Funny Bed Man. Funny Bed Man was funny. Did I not pick up a wire? No, I picked up rubber. Oh, fucking. Alright. That's yellowish water. Yellowish water. Yellowish water. Plastic. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, fuck it. Right, I'll try to find wire out here somewhere without the club.
The
bed heals you?
world, and
Okay.
also an emission of gas, most likely oxygen, are detected ahead. The service supply compartment, almost intact. They usually install oxygen stations here. You would be in luck if you managed to get inside. A damaged door scanner. You can scan the scanner with a scanner to record the scanner's damage data to the scanner's scanner protection system for emergency depressurization of the compartment. You will need a scanner. I used the word scanner 8 times. There's no data on the condom being suitable for an oxygen reservoir, but you can try to construct a simple balloon for distracting yourself from fatal thoughts.
Okay, so what the fuck is an oxygen candle is the question. Like, I assume it gives me oxygen, but it's a candle. Huh. Back scratcher? That's a grabber, alright. Oh, I choose how long I sleep. Oh. Alright. I can make a grabber. Alright, but I gotta make this with one goddamn wire. Make the thing, but we stupid, so we can't make thing. Understandable.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency. The rescuer's arrival time exceeds your estimated lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills.
Oh, my thing
To increase
bro-
your
oh.
level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
I have to do it again. Forgot to make another one. Free metal. Can I get free little metal, please? Okay, well, that broke very quickly. Alright, that's one little
It
metal.
wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system.
The hormonal system. Alright. Don't be horny is what he's saying. I can't help it. I was born to be horny. It's 4, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4. God damn it. I need one tiny metal.
The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork which can lead to visibility deterioration. Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy. Judging by the amount of joy around, this is the debris of the liner's public toilet. This means that there may be large reserves of water from the shower tanks nearby. The main thing is not to confuse them with liquid waste tanks.
Let's make the goddamn thing. Okay. Alright, so... God.
Your interlocutor has a very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in micromedical functions.
Make a scrapper, because then we can get metal easier. Lovely. Now we need 8 goddamn metal. A wire and tape. Where did I find tape before? Okay, so drinking alcohol may have not been a good idea. It may have not been smart. It's fine. We got it. Make the thing that lets you break the big metal instead of the refined metal, so you can get more metal. That's what I did. Don't worry. I know. Let's put a bunch of this shit in storage because I don't need all of this. There was a box under. Yeah, there we go. Bunch of rubber and some scissors. Bunch of metal. I wonder. How much is it going to take to break through that door? Oh, it's going to take a lot. That's going to take a lot to destroy
the gas is
that.
fed through these pipes.
Drop the yellow or water in space or inventory space as they're just sort of dead weight in inventory. Do they ever do anything? I'm gonna see what's behind that door. Didn't realize I had so. Jesus. All right. I did not realize I had that many on me.
There can be no mistake here. This is a working autonomous oxygen station. It can be used for long-distance flights if you don't break it.
Okay. There's free oxygen in here.
You must carefully remove the station by removing two... screws. Anyway, this doesn't matter anymore. At least now you have an understanding of how to assemble one. You have a set of its parts and a light taste of despair.
Shit. Okay. So that's how it works. If you break something apart, you know how to build it. All right. Is blind. Look, look. I wear glasses for a reason. I am in fact canonically blind. That's just how it be. I live my life like that. Oxygen generator. So inside out battery with a rather complicated pattern of electrical tape. To any case with a fancy name, we're proud to shove it into oxygen stations. Okay, and then oxygen station. Handmade unit with batteries producing oxygen based on hydrolysis. It heats up so much. After starting it, it's better to not touch it or dismantle it. The station will have a stock. Would have a stunk of hydrogen and something other vaguely familiar, if not for the vacuum of your spacesuit. Okay. It doesn't see yellow apparently. To be fair, I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at all the shit down here because this all the stuff I was recently collecting, so I wasn't looking up here. Let's get the one tape. And I need, what, 5 metal. I'm sorry. I can make yellowish water, which means there's a reason behind it. Okay, yeah, there we go. And a 6 out of 8. Cool. Alright. Let's make the thing and then not hit myself with it. I forget Nation's mind never evolved past the DS, where only the bottom half of the screen mat. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Bollocks. Ah well. Yay, we made the thing. Alright, install it. It is a thing.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
It's like a penis statue. Alright. Okay. We made a penis statue, I guess.
The shuttle's plating is blue. These are the rescuers. Given that the evacuation shuttles have increased strength, the impact force must have been incredible. The rescuer spacesuits are like funerary ones, but I always wanted to learn how their flashlights work as they don't require recharging. I propose we loot the corpse for scientific purposes.
That's a distance it wants me to travel. That is quite a distance. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. That's a lot of distance. Why do I need to upgrade my goddamn shit? Radiation protection, roller fabric, lead paint, and aluminum. Okay. Okay, I have a flashlight now. It's not F to turn it on. Does not shine for long. It constantly discharges, but if you put it in your mouth, your cheeks will turn red. Okay. How do I turn on flashlight is the question. Does not say. Alright, cool. I can turn off the pervert thing if I want. Alright. I checked to see what you need for the spacesuit upgrades in the crafter. Yeah, I need fucking aluminum paint. Fabric, which requires shears, which I think I can make shears. Can I make shears? I need 3 metal for shears. But I need glass and aluminum. Oh, glass, lead paint, and fucking aluminum for both of them. So let's get the metal for the shears. That's a dead hamster.
I propose to call it Hammond, although this toilet doesn't look like a manned robot.
Fabric. Can't do anything with that. Shears to get rubber from plating. Okay. Feather belt until you can make the balloon, since a minor upgrade boosts your space time considerably. Well, yeah, it's only 50 seconds right now, which is that's not a lot. Also need to make food. I have big bust and slender legs. I wanted you to know to motivate you to save me. You know what? Fair enough, madam. Cool. Alright. I need 1 electrical tape for the balloon, which I can make. How is it? Yep. 100. Oh, it actually just doubled my oxygen. Okay, now shears is 1 wire. Actually, I should. How much? I can make another one of these. I'm gonna need to be building a lot of these. I can feel it in my bones. I need 1 wire. There we go. Oh, that's how you okay. Now I can get rubber and shit and fabric. Cheers. Cool. Scanner needs a light bulb. Right. Google says that there's some wire on your... No, I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got it. Eventually. Right, so that's the area of some glass, which I assume I can get to now that I have double the oxygen time. Getting back though, after burning an oxygen candle. Freezing danger. Man, this is a distance. This is a distance, god damn. I might not be able to make it back. This is so far. I'm also freezing.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
I can't see shit. Can't see what way the Huh. I kind of figured, since it was saying, hey, go here for ship upgrade, or for suit upgrades, like, yeah, I can make that. I could not make that. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so we cannot make that. So what deals with the cold? Nothing that I'm aware of deals with the cold. Actually, temperatures. Okay, alcohol. Alcohol deals with the cold. Okay, I need to stock up on alcohol and oxygen. There's alkali and ice. So ice isn't hard to come by. Alkali, however, I need to get a lot of that.
Depressurization may occur in the vicinity of the toilet. When the waste tanks are damaged externally. It is highly recommended not to sit on it during such moments.
There's a man who's just in the toilet, dead, doing the Terminator thumbs up pose.
An automatic shuttle temperature control system. Due to the freezing of the sensors, it works at maximum power and is able to melt the cooling gel along with the helmet.
Okay, so that's over there. I need to make the oxygen balloon again. Oh, that explains that. You just got food and unlocked accelerator. 2 + 2 = 4. Don't know what you mean, sir. No, nope. Nope, sir. Nope. I could never. Nope. Schwarm. Raven. Ocean station. Accelerator. You need yellowish water. Oh, okay. I'm kind of glad though, because like goddamn, the speed was killing me. Okay, and I have 3 lots of alcohol, which isn't great. It's taking time to build up. The accelerator with farts, essentially apparently as dumb as a player character. Now I figured, I just gotta figure out what the button's gonna be for that. Is it the acceleration? Maybe? We'll see. It is. Okay, cool. Oh, damn, look at that. Schmovement, thank God. Now, technically, because we're in space, we shouldn't slow down when we stop. We should just keep going. The momentum shouldn't die off like that. We're in space. So that's not how this is supposed to work. Okay, we're a little drunk, but it's fine.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
It's a little hard to tell what's going on.
It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
A slight death attack. Alright. Oh, do I need to get the grabber? I have to get a grabber, don't I? I can fucking barely. I need to get the goddamn grabber. Ah, oh, bollocks. Run it again. Nation's foresight is non-existent. It is not. What goes into getting the goddamn grabber? Refined metal, wire, and where the fuck do I get aluminum? I guess the idea is fuck around and find out. I supply.
I understand that such an image can horrify you, but put your mind at ease. You will need to pay only half the cost of a damaged spacesuit in such a situation. The Breath Edge Agency is proud of its loyal attitude towards clients.
Alright. That's horrific. Where would aluminum be? We've not tried over there. Nope. Yeah, I've not tried in this big part of the ship yet. Second wiring. Oh, hello. What's over here? This random part of the ship off on its own.
It looks like a mail delivery shuttle. Surely it was carrying a lot of useless things, most of which were stolen before loading.
An oxygen generator. Alright, say less. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's gonna take a lot to break down. All of these? Goddamn. Okay. Inventory full. Alright. I mean, take one of you. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back here and destroy all of this for all of this bullshit. Okay, good to know. I had the chicken tied to a stick. That's crazy. Like I say, I need a few more bashy boys. I can now make a briefcase for, I assume, storage reasons? Yeah, storage reasons, okay. Alright, so let's grab some bashy boy. Aluminum. I need a goddamn light bulb as well. Let's just put all that away so I can grab stuff. And back out we go. Random dude, man, how you doing? Not well. Get out of here. Get yoted. thought I saw something. Alright, well, let's get to whacking. There's a light bulb. Breath Edge contest. Alright. Alright, that is all of that. Actually filled out my inventory perfectly. I still got to destroy that. And there's little bits of metal and shit. Yeah, other than this one container, that's basically it. Cool. The game is struggling between if it wants to go out through my TV or my headphones. It's not really the game. Oh, fucking come on. Here. It's not the game. One of these days I will actually just commit to getting new headphones. Cool. Alright. Make a bit more food. Received a signal from the Normandy. Did you get it too? I think there's some kind of trap. You mustn't fly there. There are survivors. Okay. Right, so we can make a scanner. And we can make a drill. Cool. The scanner has a durability? So about that second tape that we got. Alright. Alright. Alright, that was a, yeah. Alright. To be honest, anything this guy makes should have, I mean, fair. I have so much shit. Guess for everything I don't need currently, just in the brig. There we go. I need goddamn aluminum. There's only one place we can go for that. I need to make another one of these, actually. I should always have, like, 2 of these on hand at all times. No, so about this shit over here.
Seems they were playing some brain-cracking game.
I can now make a big TV. Ah, I need to bring shears. Fuck. Okay, you know what? It should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully it should be fine. Mortal Wombat. Shut up. Shut the... Alright.
Be careful. Games provoke cruelty because according to statistics, most criminals played them at least once. All criminals drink water, blinked, and used toilet paper, which makes it possible to draw an unequivocal conclusion about your criminal inclinations.
Spitting.
A lot of various goods were transported in the cargo holds of the liner unnamed. The Global Funeral Agency rented only a small part of the ship's space in the framework of the advertisement company and has nothing to do with these goods.
What the... What the... Okay, so the cargo hold just being filled with mannequins is less than helpful to anyone. Huh, okay, that's remarkably unhelpful.
Nearby debris contradicts the basic laws of physics. Either someone forgot about the use of logic, or it is an anomaly formed in the radius of the destroyed core of the liner.
A lot of oxygen candles, I'll take that. What is another? There you go. Plenty of rubber. I was hoping for aluminum. I was looking for any sign of aluminum, but no. I was looking on YouTube today to see someone did a Trails of Revere mod, or Reverie mod, that made the MC turn into no... I'm saying words. Saying words. Nope. You mean Noah? Yeah, I know that we didn't walk away from Xenoblade 3 with, you know, the highest of opinions, but like I'm pretty sure we can at least remember the main character's name. Adhering to basic game logic is probably near to where the glass is. Okay, but I can't do anything about the glass until I get a grabber, and the grabber needs aluminum. So I'm assuming I have to make goddamn return trips. I got alcohol on me, alright. What the? Not sure what that is, but that's further away, so we'll deal with that later. It almost made me want to play Xenoblade. Too bad. That's hell. I wouldn't be running for. I'll send you a vid. Depends on which Xenoblade. 1 and 2, absolutely. 3 and X, eh. Eh.
The temperature control system proved to be extremely reliable and works even when the shuttle is destroyed completely. I wouldn't recommend disassembling and examining it.
Why not?
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
Any aluminum? Nope. Lots
It
of
is highly
ice though.
recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
Um. Aluminum, please. While drunk. Oh, hello. My mouse has completely gone non-reactive, which is quite literally the worst thing to happen right now. Why is that? There we... okay. Okay, well the heater is working, it's heating me up, I can't do nothing with it. Kind of rude, but okay. Aluminum, please. Check the wiki. It's literally a below your start. Okay. A lot of oxygen candles and alcohol just kind of wasted there. That's... you know what? Fuck it. Metal battery tape. Metal tape battery. Three metal wire scissors. Battery plastic light bulb. Cool. Alright, below the start point. Which is this, which is where I've been. This is where I got the oxygen from. Is there aluminum in here? That's rubber. No. Is it below this? That's it from here, and there was no aluminum. Rubber. It's in nodes, so him. Oh, the rock. Okay. Which is what the drill is for, I assume. He says already knowing. Oh, there we goddamn go. Okay, 3 aluminum per deposit. We can now make the goddamn grabber. There's a battery. Alright. There we go. Now we can get goddamn glass. No, yeah, we have alcohol. Alright. We gotta move faster.
The temperature control system proved to be extremely reliable and works even when the shuttle is destroyed completely. I wouldn't recommend disassembling and examining it.
See, I would recommend that, sir. I need heat. I need constant heat generation. Man, the cold builds up so quickly and it drains so slowly.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging. It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
Grab you. Just grab all of the glass we can in a single trip. We have a few more spaces left. Even more now. I'm kind of just mentally tuning out, babe. That's build a glass we need for a hot minute. What I should do is make like a oxygen station like here, because then I can just not have to keep worrying about oxygen candles as I'm going back and forth. I say that because I assume since it's a station, it's like a stationary thing that I can just plop down and leave. That's just proof that Babe isn't actually. This is a good point. How to know that Babe is an actual woman? I'm ignoring her. Otto's saying now, you have to remember, we're in space, so she's not breathing. If she can't breathe, she's not a thought. I remember the day I found that video Oh, women. Oh, queens. Lightsaber. If she breathes, she's a fuck. Oh, I lost my fucking mind when I first saw that. Alright, so I need goo for food. I don't have enough aluminum for the spacesuit, but I do have aluminum for the helmet upgrade. Which is something. I'm gonna make the oxygen station, if I'm entirely honest. Because if it works the way I assume it does. Not of space, fair enough. God. Damn, that's huge. Can I get oxygen batteries? Oxygen generator even. Alright. You know what, actually, before I do this, let's confirm. Let's confirm real quick that the moment I put the station down, I can pick it back up. Let's confirm on Google real quick. It can be free play. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we can put it down. What else over there? I'm gonna see some assumably applicable wiki pages for lead. I didn't even. You can. I didn't even. I just wanted to see about the station. But so what I can do. I can put it like in the middle here between that and that. You know what, I'm not going to read that wiki page while I'm fucking out in space.
It looks like an underage child's cabin. I hope we won't find any dead children here, otherwise we will never escape the attacks of human rights activists.
Alright.
Oh no,
Cool.
that's what I was worried about. Hold on. The data analysis shows that this subject is 45 years old. This is an ordinary dead man with signs of drug intoxication. His body is reduced in half and he was killed in a sadistic way. It's alright. We've avoided a scandal.
Alright. Salt. Alright. A lot of salt.
It seems that the drawings are made by an adult, or a foot. It's not possible to identify this precisely.
Mr. Hypocrite. Alright. Grumpy Chicken.
Scientists have proved that an adult playing with toys increases not only the production of endorphins in the body, but also the conceit of others. An ordinary poster with a movie hero for kids over 25 years old.
Wobbly toy. Okay. Alright. There's just toys and shit here. It's like a Disney adult lives here. And there's more aluminum. I'll come back for you, I guess.
If this station doesn't explode, your engineering skills will be reconsidered. I recommend that you investigate the immediate vicinity in search of radiation protective equipment for flying to the evacuation zone.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'll just leave that there. I mean, you need lead paint if you want to go further, so just be in the process with how slow it's been otherwise. I mean, again, fair, but just, you know, I'm not going to read it while I'm in space. I'll read it when I'm somewhere safe, and by that I mean my base. I guess I have to go in there for paint, probably. Cool. Let's head back to base so I can read in peace. I'm gonna take that. Okay. Got an achievement for farting a lot. Oh! You know, hang on. Oxygen first. Oxygen first, and we'll see what the fuck that is. Because that's a thing. Alright, cool. About this paint. Can be found in iced orange fluid area. That's literally what I just looked at. Oh, okay. Well, then that's good. Cool. Let's make another bashy boy just in case. I need more metal. Don't eat food, it's poisoned. Alright, love. Another battery boy. I can make salty water, which is better food. Okay. So water, salty food, which is better food. Okay, make a smashy smashy. Slowly but surely, just
The
farting our
shuttle was
way
flooded
over.
with paint during the crash. Even the service center wouldn't be able to clean it from the inside. It's impossible to repair it. The paint itself also has no value after freezing.
Paint, you say?
The safe is private property, and the Global Funeral Agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency. We care about your reputation.
Okay, so the chicken cannot be scanned.
It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint. He was engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces of paint on his hands and a huge hose stuck to his face.
Alright, just steal a dead man's eye. That's fine. I should have brought oxygen candles with me. God damn. Even with 100 oxygen, it goes very quickly. Yeah, it may have actually been closer to go from there to the thing, but oh well. Kind of what the near bare minimum does to you, barely anything. I mean, that's how all these survival games start. It's like you're just kind of scraping by, doing what you can to just fucking get incremental increases. Hey, I got paint, baby. Do we use the paint to make more paint?
This shuttle is reconstructed for pumping paint from the liner tanks. Such paint sells for a lot of money on the black market, although smugglers are happy about their profit only for a short time due to the paint's toxicity.
Like, do I make paint to make more paint? Because there was only one glob of paint there.
You lie again. You are here. That means death was impossible.
How far back is that? Okay, the window is a little fucked. Can I please... There we go. Okay, that was me about to go on the voyage to get the paint. Okay, so not too far behind, but... mouse is being weird again. There we go. Mouse, there we go. Okay, my mouse is acting up. There's paint and then there's lead paint. Okay, well, I need 2 lead paint, and I got like 1 from that. Mouse. I swear I had a lot of oxygen candles. Okay. Idea. What if I just take this shit with me and then just drop it whenever I need it? Sure, it is up a lot of inventory space, but you know. Just very casually just wandering over. It took goddamn it took me down to 35, 34. It took like 70 oxygen to get here. I can't. No, I have to break it and I can't just move it. Alright. I have to break it and I'll probably lose some shit when I do. Bit guide? Alright, hold on.
The shuttle was flooded with paint during the crash. Even the service center wouldn't be able to clean it from the inside. It's impossible to repair it. The paint itself also has no value after freezing. It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint. He was engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces of paint on his hand and a huge hose stuck to his face. The funeral agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency. We care about your reputation.
Okay, new blueprint lead paint, so I can probably just make paint, or make lead paint now. Let's just get back to the goddamn ship. Goddamn, what goes in the fucking lead paint? Paint and lead. Okay, cool. What's this video? I'm gonna need a lot of oxygen stations. God damn. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need to make a fucking lot of oxygen stations. Oxygen candle and more aluminum. Okay. I need to find more oxygen candles. Right, any more left in here? Nope, all gone. Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna have a time, I feel. At least we know where aluminum is now. This is true, we do. Oh yeah, you were just huffing the free can. I was. May have fucked myself a little bit. High key, like I might have like kind of soft locked myself, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. Yeah, I'm not going to get in and out with this amount
A
of
large
oxygen.
accumulation of toxic colorant has been discovered. If you find a container with this substance, you may receive irreversible brain damage and also improve the anti-radiation protection of the spacesuit.
So the window. Okay. Thank you, Windows. Okay, so now we know. Window. What are you? What are you doing? There we. Okay. I high key might have to start over. High key, I might have to start over. The fact that I was just chugging all of those fucking candles. I think I have to start over. That's, yeah. Yeah, alright, well, we know where shit is now, so there's that.
Greetings. I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact. Splendid. When picking up any useful, take out the chewing gum. Try not to stick it somewhere except for your face. You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
I think I'm gonna just blitz this part real quick.
You'll have to go into outer space. A source of increased radiation is detected.
Note to self,
Probably this
don't
is the central
chug
core of
every
the line.
fucking
When you
thing you
discover a new
find.
blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably. The shuttle got caught on some larger debris. Lucky. That was a close call. Try to adjust. You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Great news! Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills. It looks like the steering wheel. You need to try to connect to it. Remember that you are still able to become depressed.
We're just blitzing past all this man's dialogue.
An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
Never seen a person have to restart a survival run due to bad resource management. Yeah, well, I didn't have to in Subnautica, so you know what? That's fine. I did better than I thought I would. I need a
The waste
wire.
disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
I'm actually surprised I never had to do it in Subnautica. There we go.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency.
Yeah.
The rescuer's arrival time exceeds your estimated lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
Refine metal wire and pick electrical tape. Most cause it's low-key impossible to hard lock or soft lock in Subnautica. Yeah, well, it should be like that in more games, I feel. I feel like it should be like that all the time. Right, I need to find 3 small metal. Oh, there's aluminum here. 2 lots of it. Alright.
Judging by the degree of decomposition, this subject died long before the catastrophe. We have a murder here, Sherlock, and we just have to ignore it.
Plating. Alright.
It is unlikely that he suffocated from this, being in a spacesuit where oxygen is sufficient for an entire full breath. It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on a hammer covered in blood. The victim is also stained in blood. Probably, the hammer accidentally got stained by the victim.
You ever find out how to manual save? I did not. There we go. I made that goddamn like gasser again. Alright, so free goddamn metal.
Your interlocutor has a very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in my grammatical functions.
We both found out at the same time. I mean, that's good at least. I just never looked for it, so... But it makes sense. Fabric, not what I'm after. I need to find small metal. Small metal before I can break big metal. Where does one find small metal? The answer is just floating around, but like, you know, where the fuck?
The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork, which can lead to visibility deterioration.
You know what? I generally think the reason why there's so much ice around the start is because the plan is literally just fucking piss. Just piss until you get everything. Because pissing obviously makes you thirsty. So we made up like half an hour or so of your progress in minutes. Look. Look. Wires, not at all what I'm after. Oh my god. Having to find random tiny metal before you can break any of the actual fucking metal that's all around you is a mild annoyance, to say the least. Alkali. There's one little metal. Too little metal. God damn it. Alright. Sorry if the game is a flop for you. I did recommend it after all. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a remarkably slow burn at the start. Like, I'm a bit spoiled because, like, the one and only I've played really is Subnautica. Oh. And that one's just, like, remarkably quick and easy just to get into. Whereas this is very, very slow. Even down to, like, your movement. It's just very slow at the start. Not bad. It's just, you know, it's taking a minute to get into it. I didn't mean to cancel out of that. Right. Now let's get all the metal so I can make more of these so I can get to that goddamn oxygen station.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
Alright, let's make another one. With two, we can. I thought I saw something else on the floor there. Ah, okay. Yeah, with two, we can get in there. And I also needed what again? Refined metal and electrical tape, which requires 2 rubber. God, I'm already missing. I'm already missing the fart booster.
The largest condom in the world, and also an emission of gas, most likely oxygen, are detected ahead. There's no data on the condom being suitable for an oxygen reservoir, but you can try to construct a simple balloon for distracting yourself from fatal thoughts. The service supply compartment, almost intact. They usually install oxygen stations here. You would be in luck if you managed to get inside.
Okay, I gotta break this shit down within 20 seconds.
There can be no mistake here.
Hey,
This is a working
okay.
autonomous oxygen station. You must carefully remove the station by removing 2 screws. Anyway, this doesn't matter anymore. At least now you have an understanding of how to assemble one. You have a set of its parts and a light taste of despair.
Cool. Alright.
A damaged door scanner. You can scan the scanner with a scanner to record the scanner's damage data to the scanner's scanner protection system for emergency depressurization of the compartment. You will need a scanner. I used the word scanner 8 times.
I know there are more oxygen candles down there, but you know. Bennett Faddy asked a dialogue from the spacesuit. Don't know who that. Foddy. Why can't I fucking read? I don't know who that is, but I don't know why that screams fucking Rick and Morty to me. Or High on Life. I don't know if that's the actual person, but that's who my brain immediately assumes you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, 60 should be fine. Boom. Alright, aluminum and thick tape. Refined metal and thick tape. So I need a fucking drill and a grabber again. So that's easy enough to make. Aluminum, which requires the drill. Refined metal and tape. Right, so just smash boxes. Got it. Getting over. Oh, okay. You know, I don't recall any of the dialogue from that game. I just remember seeing people's crash outs.
I understand that such an image can horrify you, but put your mind at ease. You will need to pay only half the cost of a damaged spacesuit in such a situation. The Breath Edge Agency is proud of its loyal attitude towards clients.
Cool. Okay, I can make shears, which is how you get rubber and fabric. You don't need any of that. Neither do you. Oh wait, no, does this need rubber? It does, but I have rubber anyway. Alright, cool. Boom. And then we need you for the oxygen upgrade. We need another one of you if we can help it. And that will help me get... Yeah, no, I just need the battery. Alright. I need to find a battery in one of... Actually. Can I make another smashy smashy? I can. Okay, we need to find batteries. Before we do that, I'm gonna go get the goddamn speed boy.
Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy. Judging by the amount of joy around, this is the debris of the liner's public toilet. I propose to call it Hammond, although this toilet doesn't look like a manned robot. Depressurization may occur in the vicinity of the toilet pump when the waste tanks are damaged externally. It is highly recommended not to sit on it during such moments.
The benefit of actually knowing how to progress it through the clunky start, and just blitz it. Just blitz this shit. Cool. Shouldn't need that anymore. Don't need you. Battery, electrical tape, and refined boys. Okay, so get the refined boy, electrical tape, need the battery. Need a battery. Oh, look at that. We can just go.
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die.
Oh, no, break that too. Cool. Okay, we can go make the drill, which means we can grab aluminum, which means we can make the grabber. Then we've got to go to the post place over there to grab all of those. Damn, it really do help to know what the fuck you're doing. It really do. Need a refined metal. Do I not have enough metal? I do. Alright, what goes into the big station, man? Thick electrical tape. And that's the station. I can make two. Alright, brilliant. Let's go get some goddamn glass. I think I need more than you. Two. Let's bring one more alcohol. Not anymore. You know what? Get the back scratcher. It will break in 3, but I only need 3 afterlife, so that's fine. There we go. Now where is... There's 2 ice. I've not been grabbing ice. There we go. Yeah, you getting paint or glass first? I'll get glass first because glass is actually like pretty simple to do. Because this you just run in and just grab it. Yeah, cool.
An automatic shuttle temperature control system. Due to the freezing of the sensors, it works at maximum power and is able to melt the cooling gel along with the helmet.
I should be able to get by with deploying an oxygen thing. Actually, will I even need to? I probably will. Yeah.
If this station doesn't explode, your engineering skills will be reconsidered. I recommend that you investigate the immediate vicinity in search of radiation protective equipment for flying to the evacuation zone.
We'll put 1 here, in case we need to come back for glass later. And then I'll do the others. Because I can just make more. Since I'm not chugging the goddamn,
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris
candles
is far from encouraging. It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
God, this is awful. And they need to chug. Actually, it should be alright. How the fuck did I get that far away from it? What the hell? Alright. Oh, because the fucking spaceship just drift. That's why. Not gonna lie, this is a mildly annoying mechanic. Real? Oh, hang on. Yeah, fuck it. Nope, there's no fuck it. I can't chuck. I didn't bring any.
You lied again. You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it sent me back a fair bit. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just grab the metal so I can make the fucking thing for the story.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
Alright. We go again. Grab all the goo, grab all the ice. Alcohol. Refined metal, electrical tape, refined metal, wire, aluminum. Refined metal. I need a bit more metal. I'm not sure why you can't just hold down the button. Why you gotta spam click it. There was a resource to throw away, but oh well. Cool. Alright. Equipment, tools, what do we need? Refined metal, resources, refined metal. Boom. Wire and aluminum, which is all doable. There's wire. There's aluminum. And there's the grabber. Alright. Yeah. Alright, cool. So now we need to make a bunch of oxygen stations. That's one. That's two. We can go with two. Honestly, let's go get the paint first. Fuck it.
The shuttle was flooded with paint during the crash. Even the service center wouldn't be able to clean it from the inside. It's impossible. If this station doesn't explode, your engineering skills will be reconsidered. I recommend that you investigate the immediate vicinity in search of radiation protective equipment for flying to the evacuation zone.
Cool.
It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint. He was engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces of paint on his hands and a huge hose stuck to his face. The safe is private property, and the Global Funeral Agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency. We care about your reputation.
Cool. Alright, let's go get our lead and our goddamn paint. I'm assuming the M/S means minutes per
A large
second.
accumulation of toxic colorant has been
Or miles
discovered.
per second,
if you
or
find
something
a
like that.
container with this substance, you may receive irreversible
Minutes
brain
per
damage
second,
and also
yeah,
improve the
that's-
anti-radiation
I'm
protection of
smart.
the spacesuit.
Cool. Let's go break some shit.
It looks like a tank with paint.
Empty tanks. There's only 2 paint in there at a time. That's something. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Fuck it. We got enough lead, we got enough paint. There is no fucking way. You move so slow, even with the fucking boost, and the boost takes longer to charge.
You lie again. You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
Oh. This game is not putting its best foot forward. I tell you what. I tell you fucking what. That was the last autosave. Sounds coming. I'm taking out my headphones. Sounds back in my headphones. Okay, cool. That's the drill. Aluminum. My dog is fucking whining about something, and I mean like basically howling. Refined metal and a battery. Okay, you know what? Let's fucking drop a save there. Ugh, for the fucking stations again. Thick electrical tape. Make two. We should be able to make 2 stations. Hopefully. Yeah. Save again.
The shuttle was flooded with paint during the crash. Even the service center wouldn't be able to clean it from the inside. It's simple. If this station doesn't explode, your engineering skills will be reconsidered. I recommend that you investigate the immediate vicinity in search of radiation protective equipment for flying to the evacuation zone. It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint, who was engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces of paint on his head and a huge hose stuck to his face. The safe is private property, and the Global Funeral Agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency. We care about your reputation.
God, I wish this recharged faster. I get that's like, you know, meant to be an upgrade later on pretty much to get a better one, I assume, but Jesus.
A large accumulation of toxic colorant has been discovered. If you find a container with this substance, you may receive irreversible brain damage and also improve the anti-radiation protection of the spacesuit. It looks like a tanker tank.
Alright, finally fucking survived, hopefully, a trip out into a little bit further. Discharge is so fucking slow. Now, I'm not a survival game expert, but this game feels like it punishes you for trying to explore. The fact that you're not even allowed to move around for that long, and when you do, you move so fucking slow across such great distances. Like from the distance from like the base here, just to the paint thing, feels like 3 biomes in Subnautica. The shallows, the kelp, and then the red forest. Like, Jesus, like, you travel through 3 biomes in this distance. God damn. And you move goddamn faster in Subnautica. I'm going to keep referencing Subnautica, so that's the only survival game I've, like, played. Everything gets related to that. Well, that and Power World, but, you know, Power World is Power World. Okay, lead paint. Glass and aluminum. I need 3 lead paints in total. Alright, that's 3 lead paint. I never have to go back for the time being. I need aluminum, roller fabric, which requires shears, 3 metal and 1 wire.
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die.
So why does it get from like around these crashes? Like that. go. Shears should actually help me get rubber and fabric pretty easy. There you go. Now I just need aluminum, 5 aluminum, and 1 glass. Now I just need the glass, and we're done. Alright, cool. God fucking. God fucking. Some light bulbs. I need one for a flashlight. Oh, I don't have the means to make a flashlight yet. That's fine. Anyway, I gotta make the shit for the story. So what do I need? 1 wire. There we go.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
Need to make another bonky boy. And then I gotta make more fucking... I'll probably just make 2 again. 2 words. Oxygen stations. What do I need? I need tape and aluminum. Okay, so the key is always have 2 oxygen stations on you. One to place at your destination, and one about halfway.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
Yeah, let's grab some goddamn glass.
It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
Them looking like ice was absolutely on purpose. The bastards. Yeah, that's definitely enough glass. Alright, we out. Aim for the heater and then go straight to the base. Hop in heaters along the way.
The temperature control system proved to be extremely
because this one's not as
reliable,
far
and
as the
works even when the
paint.
shuttle is
You can get away
destroyed
with one
completely. I wouldn't
actually.
recommend disassembling
One
and examining it.
oxygen tank. Not tank. Station, that's the word. And we're now out of the icy area, which is good. 25 seconds to get back, we can do that. And then we can make the fucking upgrades. I think I bumped that cup all the way. Alright. No, get in, come on. Alright. Okay, so we need lead paint, plastic, aluminum, fabric, plastic, and aluminum. Okay.
The protection level against radiation is still insufficient for the flight to the evac point. You still need to improve the equipment or click exit game in the menu of your spacesuit, which will solve all your problems.
Alright. 4 aluminum and 1 roll of fabric. I need 1 more fucking aluminum. Ah, I miscounted. I need 1 more aluminum. If I had more, but I guess not.
Due to the high toxicity level of the renewed painting of the spacesuit, the probability of your death from radiation is now lower than the probability of death from the suit itself. In this regard, you can fly to the evacuation point.
There we go. I can now fly to the evacuation point, which is 1,000,000 miles in that direction. Ugh, I'm gonna need to bring like 2 more oxygen stations. Cool. Alright. Hard save. Let's see this fucking evacuation point. This shit's a goddamn distance. Alright, we just fly on past.
The presence of such an amount of cooling gel is strange. Such a composition was outdated more than 10 years ago and is not produced on any planet.
Are good or bad? Okay, so the goal right now
The captain's bridge is detected ahead.
is hopefully the
Evacuation should
area
be
we're
led from
going
there,
to
but
won't be
there are no
iced up.
signals or movement detected in this area. Probably everyone died.
Let's keep following the objective and we should hopefully get out of the ice zone. Yep, there we go. I see next to your captain's bridge, it's fine. Communication with the bridge is not there. All died. To access bridge, need code admin123. There's a button in the...
For such an exit, the incorrect
okay.
localization sounds extremely convincing. The information on the captain's bridge is classified in the database, therefore it is recommended to ignore this valuable advice and act according to the situation.
I wasn't able to read all of that, but okay. Radiation is fine. I'm chilling.
The captain's bridge was badly damaged, but the main systems are still functioning properly.
Free drill. Need a key to open
The
up
door
the
is
vault.
locked. If you manage to get inside, there is a chance to send a distress signal to the nearest planet, or at least cake the corpse with the captain who allowed this to happen.
Okay, well, where do I get a key from? Where would I get a key from? We're gonna just Google that. Fuck it. I should have to use one of these computer terminals. What? Oh, here you go. He wrote on the fucking chicken. I 'll 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 ' Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Seems it will be a long day.
It do.
While choosing the most painless suicide methods for you, a slight decrease in the background radiation was noticed. Surprisingly, your attempt to break the liner could lead to positive results. I could find out the nature of this phenomenon, but for that, I would need to disclose some confidential information of the Breathedge Company, which contradicts the security protocol, so not a single spacesuit AI will disclose this information to you. On the other hand, this information is extremely necessary for us. There are a lot of stupid spacesuits with dead carriers floating around, so nobody will even know if you resort to the good old torture method, like the drill.
What? Get information with the drill. Drill your own set. Okay.
No, I will tell you everything, I swear! Ah, don't do that! What was that? I offered for you to torture other spacesuits. It's a logical thing to do. Well, I won't utter another word. Okay, let bygones be bygones. I suppose you don't think that a program can be afraid of torture, do you? I don't think it can either, and I'm definitely not hinting that you need to find an engineering shuttle. You probably need some explanations which you cannot get because the corresponding dialogues are absent in the game. Therefore, you won't get any.
I cannot save. There we go. Was waiting for the will thing to happen. That was some Looney Tunes ass shit.
In order to find out how you reduce the radiation, you need to calculate the coordinates.
That was some Looney Tunes ass shit.
Agency Coffins can help us with this. However, we still need to find an engineering shuttle, or even better, the engineer himself. There's an engineering shuttle ahead. I wonder how you find everything so quickly. Is it because of my hints?
Grabber. Resin fuel. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucks.
Looks like he was shaving with a chainsaw during the crash. I can find no other explanation for such damage to a spacesuit. We need one
fuck is
that's in good
this?
condition, or at least other parts of this one. I'd recommend exploring the area.
What the fuck happened to him? Alright.
Why do all calendars have women on them? This is complete discrimination of the male half of the population.
Isn't it just, sir? Isn't it just? A lot of free shit here, I'll take it. And a crafter. Yeah, I didn't make a scanner. Through my blitzing, I never made a fucking scanner. I never even unlocked the scan. How did I not unlock the scan? Because I never checked the fucking scanner at the scanner door. Starting to see how this shit blew up and how Acme coded this company. It is some fucking Looney Tunes ass shit. Like what the... Alright. What the... Electronics, okay. I need to go back and get the scanner at some point. Titanium, alright.
Looks like there's nothing here. Examine some other debris.
On the plus side, there's now a forward base here, so I can not have to go all the way fucking back. I'm gonna have to go back. I need raw metal to make another bangy boy. And I've not. I have to go back. I have to go back. Alright. All my shit is stored in there. This fucking Looney Tunes game. There being oxygen in here is kind of crazy. But I'll take it. Which means this is a waste, but oh well. I need to upgrade this goddamn accelerator, I swear to God. It's kind of wild that it's taken me almost 4 hours to get out of chapter 1. It's taken me like almost 4 hours to get out of the goddamn fucking prologue of the game. Yeah, we're absolutely gonna ice up, but that's fine. If I just keep going in direction. If I just keep going in direction and don't stop. So like, was the ship transporting some like fucking alien gel or some shit? Like what? What? Do I have any food? I do. Just keep going in direction. There we go. Even if you can't see, just keep going in direction. Unregulated coolant was in use, I suppose.
The shuttle's plating is blue. These are the rescuers. Given that the evacuation shuttles have increased strength, the impact force must have been incredible. The rescuer spacesuits are like funerary ones, but I always wanted to learn how their flashlights work as they don't require recharging. I propose we loot the corpse for scientific purposes.
Yeah. This is why you gotta follow goddamn regulations. That's why you gotta be OSHA approved. Oh dear. I have no metal. I have to fucking hunt around for tiny ass baby metal again. You know what? We're gonna. You know what? You know what? We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it for the night. We're gonna call it there. Okay. Now that I have fucking lines of oxygen lined up, shouldn't be too bad. But I gotta farm out. I gotta farm out mini oxygen again. Not oxygen, mini metal again. Yeah, because I'm gonna just have one, so I want to have two at all times ideally. So need to farm out mini oxygen. 75 rad resist, and you're blind because there's paint on it. Also, I did hard save. I absolutely hard saved. So, this game, slow burn. I don't dislike it, but boy, is the start testing me. Should be over the hump now. Should be getting to the actual fucking the meat and potatoes, as it were. You know what? Before I forget, let me get the scanner. But yeah, we should be now actually fucking dealing with the main part rather than all of this shit. There we go. No, need a scanner. Did it not give me a scanner?
The gas is fed through these pipes.
Hang on. There we go, it gave me a scanner. Alright, cool. Metal and light bulb. Got a light bulb, just need metal. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hard save again. I need that fucking scanner. Alright, well. I was gonna mono stream this, but this first stream has been quite painful. So, we're going back to the rotations. It's gonna be this and I don't know, maybe Fire Emblem? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm in the mood to play. So I'll figure something out for Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe this, maybe something else. I don't know. I generally don't know what I'm in the mood to play. But anyway. Oh yeah, God, yeah. I love how the moment I acknowledge the time, that's my body's like, ah, oh, shit, man, what you doing, you old bitch? Go to sleep. Anyway, I'll see y'all Wednesday. Peace. Wait a minute. How long has the stream been offset? Hang on a minute. It wasn't like that at the start of the stream. When did this happen? When did that happen? When did it become okay? I checked at the very start of the stream. It wasn't like that. It's been like that from the start. The OBS window preview, like, no, it wasn't like that at the start. Oh, it was when Windows fucking took over my screen, it did that. Oh, bastards. Wait, no. Nope, it was earlier than that. Oh, it's when I changed resolution in the options. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, that explains that. Okay. Okay, well then the stream's been a little off center this entire fucking time. That's... You know what? That's very me coded. That's very me coded. But alright, anyway. I sleep. Fuck it. I will see you Wednesday. Peace.